Hello, and welcome back to Popeye Plays Valkyria Chronicles 4. Last time... Let's load this up. So, last time, we had an SOS call from one of our fellow ships. Knowing that it was likely a trap, we decided to go into it anyways, where we had a very difficult battle where, honestly, I'm surprised we made it through, and surprised that no one died in the process, except for maybe the captain. We've yet to see. All we know is he is injured on an attack on our ship, and he is currently in surgery. Then the other ship blew itself up using what we now know as the little girl inside the engine room. And with no other hope, Angie decided to return to the engine room, where apparently she belongs, and make our ship move fast enough that we could escape the blast radius. Is that it? I think we also started with a brief interlude, between Crimea and our favorite soulmate here. Basically just going over some of Crimea's backstory and the fact that our soulmate isn't such a bad guy. And I'm sure that'll come back to bite us later when we have to kill them. But today we're going to start with Chapter 15.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh, Belgar, I didn't know you felt that way.
How could anything be so perfectly, achingly beautiful? It's heaven's light. The light of creation.
Why, thank you, Belgar. I'm quite flattered.
An earthborn sun, crafted by human hands. A beacon of hope to light the path of mankind.
I'm really hoping he's not talking about essentially the nuclear bomb that just went off.
You've done it, Al. Albert Miller, my dearest friend. Your final gift. This great Promethean fire you left behind will change the world!
Pretty sure he's talking about the bomb.
No. No.
Okay, Belgar, fine. Just tell me what it is then.
I am the one who will change this world. As Al's friend, it is my privilege, my right. Yes, I will be the one to finally grant your wish. Only I ever truly understood you, Al. I was your friend, and so I work in your stead.
I question your choices of friends, Al. Doesn't seem like you made good ones here.
I will see it done.
Thanks for that creepy intro, Belgar.
Angie. Why? Huh? That wasn't there before. Is that a letter?
Dang it, Angie.
This handwriting.
Just read the letter and make us all cry.
What did you say this ship's running on?
Hello, Fire Swamp. Don't worry, I saved the beach DLC just for you.
It's running on her. What? The hell's that supposed to mean?
You did miss us locking a 10-year-old girl in the engine room, though, so you kind of missed out on that part.
Angie's just a little girl. What do you mean she's powering the ship? It's not just the Centurion. The Cavalier, the Comet, all the ships were the same.
They're all really anime girls. Who could have seen this coming?
Our ship runs on Angie's power. The power of the Valkyria. Valkyria?
Yes. The main reactor is fueled by a Valkyria. Each ship was assigned one. On paper, they're civilian contractors. And the one assigned to the Centurion is named Angie. Angelica Farnaby.
Wait, hold on. Just what is a Valkyria? I heard they're descendants of the ancient Valkyrer, who protected this land a long time ago. I've already been told that the Empire's weaponizing them, and that the Winter Witch is one specialized for combat. But you're saying the Federation has their own Valkyria? Not even as weapons, but as living batteries?
That's correct. Angelica has been modified to act as a power source.
Moe power was the best power of all.
By exposing herself to Ragnite, she can generate energy far beyond conventional compression. She alone can produce enough energy to power this entire cruiser.
That's why the restricted area was so heavily guarded.
Because no one wanted their waifu to be taken, of course.
You're using a human being. You locked a little girl in the reactor of a military ship.
Well, actually, technically she went in there willingly.
Claude, she volunteered for this. She signed a waiver agreeing that she and her life belong to the military.
That sounds like something the military would do.
There's no way that could be legitimate.
Did you read the fine print on your contract, Claude?
On the contrary, it's a legally binding contract, just like the one you signed when you enlisted.
Yeah, we already own you, Claude.
It was an accident that she left the main reactor and met you all, and suffered amnesia at that. But once she remembered her duty, she returned to the main reactor of her own volition.
How is this even possible?
I mean, we also could have court-martialed her for leaving her post.
She and all the others volunteered for this initiative. They're doing whatever they can for their homeland.
Yes, Fire Swamp. I mean, she's genetically engineered, so she looks like she's 10, but in reality she could be like 2.
But both the Cavalier and the Comet are gone.
Indeed. Valkyria's fates are tied to their ships. They knew the risks. The immense propulsion power of the snow cruisers would be unattainable without Valkyrian support. And Operation Cygnus is impossible without these ships. This plan has been in the works for a long time.
I knew it. This was already being prepared even before Operation Northern Cross.
Yeah, 30 seconds behind is about what Mim says, too.
Correct. The United States of Vinland developed these ships and their tech. They are the hidden orchestrators of Cygnus.
This is insane. How deep does this rabbit hole go?
Are you going to abandon the mission, then? Would you betray your allies just to take the moral high ground?
Genetically modified and actually 18. Yes, I'm sure that's part of her contract. You certify that you are in fact 18.
Betray my allies?
For every day we move forward on the Crystal Sea, our allies on land are retreating from the Empire. As we speak, the Federation's death toll keeps on growing. Operation Northern Cross is a lost cause. The Cygnus fleet is the only hope we have of ending this war. And here we are, 2 days from the Imperial capital. 3 at most, even with combat.
Then you plan on storming the enemy's capital with Angie still hooked up to the main reactor.
That's correct. Claude, do you believe the captain will wake up from this?
I don't know. I can only hope so.
We'll need a decision. Soon. Who else could make that call without being swayed by emotion? Please, Captain. We need you to wake up.
Wait, there were morals?
that little girl was moving the ship? All this time it was her? What is this shit? Is this supposed to be a joke?
Are you jealous that she's stronger than you, Raz? That she can move this whole ship?
She was smiling.
Huh?
Angie, she was smiling. She said she had to go back to where she belonged. Then the door closed, and she was locked inside. She was looking at me until the main reactor came on. She was smiling the whole time.
You think she wanted this?
I think she wanted to save us. And that was the only way.
But she's just a goddamn kid. We're using this child as a tool of war?
Trust me, I'm sure we're breaking several Geneva Conventions during this campaign.
Read this.
To my favorite big sis Riley. First, I want to say I'm sorry. I wanted to tell you what I really am, but I just couldn't. When I got on the ship, I signed a piece of paper. It had a lot of big words, but it said the military would take care of my family after I'm gone.
Could you even read at that point? Do you have a family?
After that, I drank some medicine, and it tasted really bad, and I got really sleepy. And then I was in the Forbidden Sector, and the whole time I was in there, I was dreaming. It was a really scary dream. Lots of people were fighting. They got hurt and died. So when I woke up, and I met all of you, and everyone was so kind to me, I've never felt happier in my life. Even though there's a war going on outside, the ship is like a really big house with a really big family.
And a lot of creepy uncles, I'm sure.
But I have a family back home, too. There's my papa, and one little sister, and 2 little brothers.
I mean, this could basically be her origin story of how she became a magical girl.
Papa just drinks all day and doesn't go to work. That's why we didn't have any money. But then men in uniforms came to my village. They told us to take an aptitude test. And that's how I learned I could be a Valkyria. I could be useful. So I made a promise with the soldiers. They'd give Papa money and help my sister and brothers go to school.
Sorry, hun. In reality, your dad just spent that money on more liquor.
And in return, I'd go away on this ship.
What?
To tell you the truth, I really didn't want to do it. I wanted to stay home with my family.
Also pretty sure you're violating an NDA right now.
But if I didn't help, they told me a lot of happy families would be sad, and lots of people might get hurt. They said it was my duty to help, so I decided it was the right thing to do.
Duty.
But you know what? I actually kind of liked being here. I think I learned something from everybody on the ship.
Yes, that would be a great loading gift.
I learned what it means to protect someone you love. And I learned why this war has to end. So I'm going back to the place where I belong. I'm really proud that I could help protect everyone. Thank you, Riley. And tell everyone else thanks, too. Goodbye.
Holy shit! What the hell is this? Claude, this operation's over. We're taking Angie and we're getting the hell out of here!
If we do that, this ship will stop dead in its tracks. They'd never make it to the Imperial capital.
You'd also just be sitting ducks, too, and we'd probably all just die anyways.
You think I give a shit? What the hell kind of victory is worth killing an innocent girl? Riley, you feel the same way, right? Oh, come on, Kai, say something.
I think I finally see why my brother left the Federation.
Yes, he went to the other army where they let their genetically modified women fight on the front lines. Much better.
Forsetti. He knew about this?
He always avoided saying anything outright. All he'd tell me is that the Federation had been twisted.
Yeah, after seeing this shit, I'd say the same thing.
You always thought the military was a perfectly sane unit?
I can't take this. You see what they've done to her?
I know. It's unforgivable, but
Kai?
But in this moment, all I know for sure is that Angie is fighting harder than any of us.
Angie wants peace. She chose this path herself. She's fighting her own battle, her own war, in the blue fires of that reactor.
If you wanted this room to be completely top secret, why did you put a window on the front so we could look inside and see the girl?
All we can do for her now is fight at her side.
An attack!
Couldn't even give us time to think, huh?
Of course not, because that was like 18 minutes of straight cutscenes. We need some kind of battle.
Come on, let's go!
Preparations complete. I'm heading out.
Riley, wait! You know Ragnite better than anyone, so I need to ask you something. That explosion that came from the Cavalier, was it... Did that explosion come from the main reactor?
The reactor's energy output is hundreds of times beyond whatever we could achieve through standard compression. But even with that kind of power, I don't know if it would trigger a chain reaction as massive as the one we saw. Look, I'm sure I could give you an answer if I had time to analyze the data. But I'm sorry, I'd really rather not think about all that right now.
No, I'm sorry. I was being insensitive. The squad we're up against is probably the one we fought before, led by the black-plated tank.
That we've blown up literally 10 times.
I know you've got a lot on your mind, so for now, let's just focus on winning this battle.
Got it.
Who'd have thought HQ would personally request the Ausbruch for this assignment?
That massive explosion probably got the top brass panicking.
Can't blame him. If one of those things went off inside the capital... If it's gotta explode, make it happen on the Crystal Sea, far away from the capital. HQ's orders.
So we're the expendable pawns again, huh?
Not if I have anything to say about it. Chromaria's heading for the enemy ship from the other side. We'll distract it from the front, and she'll destroy it.
Destroy? If I recall, Belgar and Agent Forsetti seemed pretty intent on capturing that ship in one piece.
Not happening. We are sinking that thing. Orders be damned. Some things just can't be allowed to exist.
Huh? Well, destruction's fine by me. I'm just hoping one of our shots doesn't set the damn thing off, sir.
No worries. Chromaria's gotten better with her power. She's more stable now. She won't lose control. I'll look after her.
Yeah, whatever you say, lover boy.
Anyway, thanks to HQ's meddling, we're finally out of Doc Belgar's jurisdiction. Once we're done here, I think it's time for us to take a nice, long vacation.
To be honest, I was terrified of that Winter Witch when I first saw her. Maybe it's just me, but ever since she met you, she's gotten more approachable, more human.
Does that mean we can finally kill her?
She's been acting, dare I say, cuter. I understand why you'd want to protect her, sir.
Gosh dang it, they've increased their cute power also.
You might find she's a little too hot for you to handle.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not making a move on her. Got enough enemies without you trying to kill me, too.
That silhouette.
Lieutenant Colonel Voltz, the enemy ship's been sighted. We're moving at full speed to engage.
This is it. My soulmate and I get to have one last dance. I will protect the capital.
One last time, you promise? I'm not gonna have to blow up 5 more of your tanks?
My men, my motherland, and the woman I love. I'll protect them all.
Okay. Finally, we get to a battle.
Let's review the mission info, shall we?
That kind of looks like a monkey head, tilted slightly to the right. Okay, explosions can destroy certain ice. It looks like it's color-coded. Okay, we gotta destroy their tank. Doesn't say anything about us losing our base, so I actually wonder if we have a base. Chromaria can't be defeated, great. Cracked ice can be destroyed, yeah. Okay. Let's take a look at our units. I'm sure adding tanks on cracking ice is a great way to win.
You'd better keep up.
So I think the plan for this is to have a bunch of people on this side who will go and take the base up here, while our heavies will be up front dealing with the tank.
Lock and load. Here I go.
Actually, let's move you guys slightly.
Here I go.
The 3 of you are probably all going to go right off at the start.
Ready and waiting.
Add in a mechanic,
I've
sniper.
got this.
We'll start with Yasha to take that
Fine
base if
placement.
needed, and we'll call in Riley after. Then we'll have a couple Lancers come with us to work on the tank.
Here? Got it.
Stay calm and focused.
Okay, let's look at that. So we got pretty good. Once we take a base, or if we have a base here, it doesn't quite look like we do. We can definitely get in some more people, bring in Riley at that point. And we'll have to see based on what the battlefield looks like. So let's roll out.
It won't be easy, but I have faith in you. Commence operations.
We're closing in on the Imperial capital. Keep going, no matter what. Squad E, move out!
This is untenable. The ice field's practically shattered. There's cracks everywhere.
I feel like it's been an age since we heard from Miles.
It must have been the Cavalier. The shockwave did all this.
And the heat thinned out the ice. The infantry should be all right, but I don't know about our vehicles.
It looks like it can take the weight of a tank, but we should still be careful out here.
Claude, they're here. It's that black tank again.
I mean, that was
Those assholes again.
what we were trying to kill.
Let's settle this once and for all.
Okay, it does sound like this is our final battle with them.
Watch out! It's the Valkyria!
They're just sending her out from the start. Guess they're done playing around. It's going to be a full assault.
So it's a pincer attack. This might get messy.
Okay, so let's start by taking a look at the map. So first of all, we do in fact have a base, and it doesn't matter if we win or lose it. You can see this crackly areas, I'm guessing is where we might have some ice sheets break. Is that Chromaria? Yeah. I'm seeing a bunch of these little outcroppings. I'm wondering if that's where Chromaria can like jump up to and rain down terror on us. Heavy Gatling gun. Our favorite tank friend. Okay, so currently, if I want to take this base, it looks like the best route is to take the people around this way and then come around. Hopefully Chromaria will have gone by then. So let's start with that. Actually, let's start with bombing this guy out of cover.
Shall we begin?
Oh, and they have a wonderful tank who is named.
How's this?
It's a nice shaking effect.
Follow my lead. I'm a Federation officer. I will not fall here. Fall in.
I got your back.
There.
Here I come. Tear them apart.
Really, guys? All three of you?
Easy.
I mean, at least, I guess we dodged also.
Engaging! Eat this!
There.
Well, we're gonna push past, see what we got
There.
here.
Don't stop.
Okay, they're gonna tell us about the ice. Explosives may still break the ice, and I can already see that they're shooting mortars at us. So probably going over top of it would be a bad idea. And of course, the easy route is the one that can be destroyed, and the longer route is the one that we can take. But let's start with some of these guys. We'll take out these troops, and then I guess see how far we can advance that way.
You're being targeted.
I'm gonna angle back from over here. So if we miss again,
Come on!
which we didn't, then his friend
Pretty good.
could have helped out. But next we're just gonna push Roz up, see how far I can get. We'll take Zyga, make sure we take out this Lancer.
Hey Raz, check this out.
The enemy has begun their counterattack.
Lucky me!
Done and done.
And I can see we got more troops over
Enemy
this way.
spotted.
They do have some troops on the ice that we could potentially break also. So they got two tanks over here, both heavy, Grenadier. So, I'm guessing that their troops, especially the Vulcan, are going to be smart enough to not stand on top of something breakable to end their turn. Otherwise, that would be the easiest way to win this battle. I think I need to send one of these guys around to this side because of those tanks. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's move. Don't let your guards down.
So we got a heavy tank there, heavy tank there. I think I have slightly better odds of hitting this one, so we're gonna go for it.
How's this?
But apparently it's too far away to do much damage, which is unfortunate. That's something I haven't liked about this game, is they don't always have clear indicators as to whether or not something will be damaged if I hit them. Specifically with the lances. It's an interesting little area over here that I'd like to investigate. But I think for now, I want to get these tanks into better positions. I'm surprised by how little they have right up the gut. I'm curious to see what their attack patterns will be like. Last time, Chromaria and the Vulcan just sort of went back and forth. Okay, let's send out the Glory. Making sure we avoid these, of course.
I've spotted the enemy.
Oh, there's the heavy... Taking out this heavy Gatling turret would also be... Actually, would it be useful? I don't know if I plan on coming that far, so let's ignore it for now.
The enemy has begun their...
This guy, they've got... Sniper... Grenadier... Solid mix of troops. I could probably knock one of them out, but we're gonna go... Oh gosh dang it, why was it on?
You're being targeted.
Well, it wasn't on the gun I'd wanted it to be. That could be a costly mistake. I'm gonna take Kai up and put her up onto this area over here. Just to get a better view.
Watch out!
See what we can hit. The Scout Elite, a Trooper Elite, another Scout Elite. Jeez, 5 shots? You're 1, so let's go for this guy. There we go.
Target destroyed. Good work.
I don't see any snipers that they have here. So we'll leave Kai up top for now. Maybe these are safe areas, perhaps. Alright, let's also make sure we get in. We know we want Riley. And let's see, are you equipped with the anti-tank? Yes, you are. So we're gonna go with double. Yeah, I think at this point the best thing to do is just sort of wait and see what they're gonna do. Save that CP.
I'll make you suffer. There.
What are you hitting me with that's doing that much damage just while you're moving? Jeez.
My luck on the battlefield's run out. Sorry, but I'll have to retreat.
What is that turret? Really, none of you were inside the base at that point? And none of you could actually shoot him?
So that's it, huh? Yeah.
Okay, some shuffling around for no reason, it looks like.
As if.
We can keep going.
You know, I'd hope you could keep going.
Damn it!
Okay, destroy the cover. Oh, I was hoping that was the cover for your troops.
As if.
We're fine. Minimal damage.
Close one!
Okay, I think with how this is playing out, the best thing to do is to pick one side, take everyone there, hole up, and then take one of these bases over. I think the central base that they start us with is basically suicide to hold on to.
It's no use. We'll never drive them off if we just stay in this position.
Thank you, Claude, for saying everything I just expressed.
First, we have to leave this base to get out of the pincer. Then, we'll find a position that gives us the advantage. From there, we'll regroup for a counterattack.
You have to fight the tanks and the witch at the same time? I'm getting the shakes just thinking about it.
I know. Last time, it worked before, so let's focus on the tank first. It probably won't work the same way twice, but at least it'll get us out from between a rock and a hard place. She may be a Valkyria, but she's still just one person, right?
Yeah, right.
And if she sees you, she can basically take you out. I don't remember this guy coming down.
Moving out.
But he's gonna be a pain.
Commencing counter.
Really? 2 shots?
One shot's all I need.
Well, thank you that you were able to do that in 1 shot.
Soldiers after all.
Then we're gonna get running.
They're in range.
Since we had already started on this side, we're gonna continue on this side. Still curious what these areas are. Maybe we can, like, hit them and get shelter from the witch? Not quite clear yet. But next we're going to move the Hoffen, because they can take out this guy as we go past.
The enemy has begun their counterattack. You're being targeted. Be gone.
This doesn't look good.
Be gone.
If I just stay here, are you going to hit your friend?
The enemy has begun their counterattack.
Yes, but also my friend.
I don't want to die.
Be gone.
Well, don't worry, because the Hoffen can medic all of you in reverse.
I won't let you die.
You're being
There.
targeted.
I won't let you die.
Oh, I appreciate the fact that it still has the icicles.
The enemy has
I won't let you die.
I wish you had more voice lines, though, Karen.
You're being
gone.
targeted.
Okay, so I didn't attack yet. Let's not make that same mistake. I think this Gatling turret is what does most of the damage, so we're going to aim right at it.
There.
We're probably going to have to double move the Hoffen after that. Downside looks bad, so we're going to have to go up through this top area. So I'm going to move the Hoffen again.
Be gone.
I'm
The
gonna,
enemy has begun their counterattack.
I'm gonna see what I can hit from here. I'm hoping
No, the treads.
I can shrapnel this guy out of cover. Or kill him outright. That works too.
Target him.
So with them done, that means Roz can go all the way and take out this Grenadier. So we're gonna do that.
You're being targeted. Let's provide support with the Hoffman.
Eat lead!
There we go.
No!
Don't stop.
I'm invincible!
You're loony. Okay, but we have a good view up top there. But now without the Grenadier, we can run people across this ice. So I think what I'm going to do is take Zyga, see how far I can get him. And same with Kai, get her across. And then command Minerva, take both of them as far across as I can and approach that base from the backside. Okay, so we're going to start with Zyga.
Way too easy.
I don't think he's going to get close enough to actually shoot anyone worthwhile, so I'm going to have him heal Minerva.
Thank you.
Almost makes it across. It actually might be worthwhile to get Roz to come down around here, so let's do that. He's up from a good vantage point there, so I'm pretty convinced that there's no surprises around the corner here.
I'm invincible!
I'm glad you always think that.
Come on! Ha! Easy!
There we go. Although that was the only decent snipeable target.
Now
I'll take
advancing.
Kalina. I'm going to start off by seeing quickly if there's anyone she can hit from here. 6, 4... Kind of doubt it's worth it to shoot the Gatling turret. You in cover, my friend? Yes, you are. Okay, well, we're gonna shoot the Gatling turret. I'm not quite sure what this is gonna do.
Fire.
Next to nothing. That's basically
more
what I
shot.
expected. Okay, and now the important part.
Follow my lead.
So we're gonna command Minerva.
Fall in. I'm a Federation officer.
I'll go with
I
you.
will not fall here.
Can't quite hit them yet. There we go.
Here I come.
Kinda sad that didn't end up killing them though.
Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead.
But we got them as far as we could.
Hey, Raz, check
Zyga
this
can
out.
for sure finish this off.
Let's fight together.
They might be soldiers after all.
Enemy spotted.
Can move him up. I'll want to do more with them later. But first, I want to make sure the Hoffen... Actually, do I want to finish with these guys first? Roz can't really do much more. Kai could maybe take a shot. As could Zyga. Let me take a quick look at my orders. We got some good ones that I should remember in the future. All units evade, I've heard, is really good. All units attack. This one especially for defense if you're holding a position. All units attack. All units demo when we're going after the tank at the end. But I think we've moved enough units that the only things worthwhile right now are healing. I'm going to start with Zyga.
Squaddy, here are your orders. We have to treat our wounded.
Because I want him to move again and grenade this guy out of cover, because currently it's not very useful where he is.
Hey, Raz, check this out.
I feel like that wasn't a lot of healing.
Keep firing!
Let's go!
Glad that grenade landed on that side. We're going to quickly end our turn so he can't kill us.
Now
We're going to have Kai snipe him.
I won't miss.
Pretty sure just one shot. So we'll call shot to the nuts.
Done and done.
Now, I know they have a sniper over there, so I'm going to hide Kai just behind this. I'm probably going to have to command heal Zyga. Actually, maybe Minerva can move, heal, and get behind this crystal. So how much health do you have? So you'd probably be the next... I've got a couple units. But I also know I want Minerva out of the way, so we're gonna move Minerva. We definitely want to heal Zyga, so we're gonna do that.
Thanks.
Sniper, we got the tank and a scout elite.
I'm a Federation officer. I will not fall here.
Okay, I want to move the Hoffen again because I want to make sure its backside isn't vulnerable because I know he's going to just come around the corner.
Okay, moving out.
Pretty sure I couldn't go over this, right? Yeah. And wow, I had much less AP than I thought.
Right there.
Oh, well, I took that unit out of cover, I think.
Advancing!
There we go. We're gonna make sure we turn. I think these are little caves that we can shoot out. I'm gonna test that theory.
Right there!
Okay, that looks like what I was thinking. So then let's see if we can hide someone in there. Well, actually, let's shoot something first.
Here I come.
Okay, yeah, so these are little cave areas.
Hold position. I'll be there soon.
So we can get in here. Hopefully that means we can get a jump on some stuff from behind. And it should also just hide us from the witch. Take a quick look at my orders. Also, I want to take a look at my ship orders. I have 2 for this. We have Rescue Squad, which sounds really nice. We can emergency fix something at some point. Not going to use any of those right now. I guess I already called healing requests, so I can't call it again. So I'm gonna go for an evade boost on Zyga.
This is an order. Concentrate on evasion.
We're giving you lots of orders today, Zyga.
When you can't get it all together, improvise. I guess it's worth a shot. Let's do this, Mary!
There's no need to yell. I can hear you just fine.
All right, soulmate. Let's dance. All good here, Mary. Shall we?
This sounds like something where they both get to move at once. Is she riding on top of the tank?
Be gone!
Fire! No big deal.
There.
Valkyria's on top of the tank. What are they trying to pull?
Something really cool, and it's working for them.
Claude, you see that device on the black tank's cannon? It's just an educated guess, but I think it stores energy.
Wait, you mean the Valkyria's energy?
I can't say for sure, but whatever it is, it's not good.
Understood. Everyone, take cover! Get some distance from those two! We're fine. Minimal
Of course
damage.
you guys can all hit me. Dang it, Zyga, what was that improved evade for if you didn't evade the sniper shot?
Close one!
I mean, you evaded that, that was nice. Of course, you hit me also. I swear there's a unit, like, trapped up there or something. Okay. So we got a couple of things this round. So first of all, there's supposedly something on this that we have to destroy, otherwise it can just set off some huge energy beam. It's unclear to me if we're safe in these caves or not. And because the tank can't go either of those ways, it can only go this way. Okay, we definitely need to do some orders this turn. I think all units' accuracy will be good.
This is an order. Everyone, focus! Breathe, aim, and fire!
Okay, I'll save that for later, because I would like to... I'm sure I'm going to have to call in a tank again. But we also need to repair the Hoffen now.
Squad E, here are your orders. Check all vehicles for damage and repair what you can.
Okay, we're at about half. Okay, I need to make sure the Hoffen gets out of the area.
Okay, moving out.
So we're going to start with it.
Fire!
But their Gatling turret is almost down.
Calling all squads! Someone take care of that witch!
The enemy has begun.
Okay, we're gonna move this guy because I'm not quite sure if I'm safe in this cave or not. Also,
Whoa there!
I was hoping that would take out the Gatling turret.
Let your guards down.
Escort team, report your status.
Okay, you're gonna slightly block us from getting hit from behind. I'm hoping because he's got this cannon, he's just gonna shoot, and that's basically gonna be their turn. Okay, we're gonna start with Minerva, because she can grenade this person.
For victory!
Ah, they're firing at me!
You have to get a little bit closer.
Here I come!
Hoping that's enough to take out the sniper. It was.
They're good.
And she has enough that she can come and take this. Which is perfect because we needed a base. We're in desperate need of troops.
Damn it! They got our base!
Let's break through their line! I'm a Federation officer. I will not fall here.
I'm just gonna move her back.
Don't stop! You've got to break through!
Commencing counterattack. Follow my lead.
Dang, I was hoping to get her to a good place where the tanks would have a hard time getting her. I'll probably have to move her again. And we're gonna have to get some people in this base. So let's start with getting some people actually in this base. Or at least defending it well enough that anyone who does try to enter is gonna die immediately.
There's one over there!
I'm gonna heal up. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get... I'm going to try to find a good area for these people to hide here. This tank just seems like it's sitting there. I do just want to get a Lancer, take them out. let's start with Zyga. He's definitely healing himself first. It's not much. I'm hoping he can just get back behind this crystal. Because I think this is the best place I can hide them. I know that my only worry is that the tank can still come and get them.
Let's do this! Leave this one to me!
Trying to figure out if it's worthwhile with that cave. I don't think it is right now.
We're being pushed back. We need backup.
I think it's more worthwhile to just get these guys here, get them healed up as best as I can. Hope that the tank and the other units either don't kill me, or maybe they only kill one of us.
Now advancing.
I might even be able to snipe one of them. If not, I'll probably have Kai blow up this little cave here. Yeah, I can probably get this guy. There we go.
Target destroyed.
I'll move her back over here so she can counterattack anyone that comes along, and the tank doesn't have clear line of sight. I feel like the tank's gonna go for Roz because he's currently out in the open. And I definitely need some more troops here. Let's get Riley. Actually, let's start with one of the ones that'll pay off for sure. Just one of these guys would be able to quickly just take out this tank. And then Riley is probably a good secondary. Okay. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. She looks very happy with this attack. That attack makes it unclear to me if I would have survived in the cave.
All right, soulmate. Let's dance. All good here, Mary. Shall we?
Okay, so they're gonna keep moving. I actually kind of like that, because it means I know where both of them are at once. Oh great, you're gonna come this way.
Not even close.
Oh, is he standing right on top of that? He is. If I can get Riley to take that out.
Charging up again. I can't take much more.
Claude, I have an idea. Look at the ice around the tank.
Thank you, Lena, for saying everything I just said.
You can see the cracks, right? Seems like the ground is a lot thinner over there. If we put it...
Regular gunfire won't do the trick. But grenades or cannon fire might just work.
So mortar or cannon fire.
And if we can get them to lose their footing, we can catch them off guard. It's worth a shot. All troops, aim for the ice below the enemy commander's tank.
All troops who are going to survive this.
We can keep going.
Hoffen can probably take the other tank's hit. That's about it.
We can keep going.
If one of them double moves or they have... I know they don't have a Lancer, but if they had one... Wonderful physics.
Not like this.
Actually kind of surprised she's the one you went for. It seemed like a hard hit.
So that coming.
This might do us in.
Move! Come on, move! Sorry, everyone. I wasn't good enough after all.
Okay, so what I've left for under the tank commander's feet, I've got the Lancer, I'll have Riley who will show up. I've never used the redeploy tank command. Alright, I've got the secondary Lancer. So let's start with Jimmy. Let's take out the stupid tank.
Too slow.
Perfect.
This will be over in no time.
Target eliminated. Keep up the good work.
We'll see how far I can get them up. The worry, though, of course, is being targeted by the witch. And, of course, you know, just everyone dying to the super blast.
Let's move.
See how far Kegel can get. So honestly, I think he might have the best shot at this.
I found him.
He doesn't really have a good angle, so maybe Riley.
Whoa there.
Yeah, clearly doing damage to the tank directly isn't good. So that means we gotta use Riley.
Here I go.
So let's start with how far can you hit from here? You can hit it. So let's try.
Take this.
They're firing on us!
But dang, now she can counterattack. Okay, I'm gonna have to try and draw her fire from this side.
I see you.
Actually, if I can take this space too, that would stop their reinforcements.
Lord almighty.
So I'm gonna try and draw her attention to me. Great, which should now give Riley full range to attack without risk of being hit.
Come on.
Well, this got nasty.
That was wonderful. Another job well done.
Leave it to me.
I'm trying to see. So it looks like I took out the Gatling turret. I don't see anything for what's currently on the barrel of this tank.
Eat this.
Whoa there.
It doesn't look like I'm doing that much damage to it either, which worries me. I'm gonna pull Riley back a little bit. It would probably be wise to get my troops up in this area where they can't get to us. Maybe attack them from the high ground eventually. Okay, so let's look at deployment. I feel like we're gonna need an engineer to repair all the things we're destroying, and also to give people ammo, because, like, Riley's already out. You better dodge, I like that. Okay, I'm gonna start taking out this area on the left side. Oh, and of course get our fallen friend here.
Medic! They're over here!
I won't let you die.
She couldn't die.
I got this. You go get some rest.
Engaging!
Got enemies here! Come on!
Okay.
Easy.
Pretty good.
So cleared one, we've got another one. He's got his back turned to us.
Understood.
So Zyga should be able to surprise them. Not worried about them taking my base. Because literally it looks like they only have these people who could take it, and if I kill them all,
Lucky me!
then they can't take
That
it.
was wonderful. Another job well done.
Okay. That's pretty good. There's this little area here, and I know someone's been wandering around in this area. Considering how heavily defended this area is, I do think the eventual strategy is to get to the high ground. I'm gonna have Kegel retreat. Oh, and that was actually a free action because he was in the base. Wonderful. Because otherwise he's just get destroyed. No one will be there to rescue him. I'll be sending a command point on that. I think I'll move Jimmy just to get him out of the way.
Huh? What was that? Fire! Whoa there!
Yeah, these aren't doing a whole lot of damage, is the problem.
We can't let them reach the capital. This ends here.
Right, this cave hasn't been opened yet. But we can get you close enough to it. We know this area is clear. They might eventually start sending some troops up this way. In fact, for sure, I bet you they're going to send troops to take that out. Maybe not. We'll see. This game's had some weird tactics at times. I'm going to move Riley one more time. Just get her behind this so she's not dying. You have no ammo anyways. It's still not far enough, though. Yeah, we need the one more just to get her around this. Good, that's far enough. So what I'm expecting is going to happen, there's going to be some kind of cutscene, because still, clearly, I'm not really damaging them that much.
All right, soulmate. Let's dance. All good here, Mary. Shall we? Well, well.
I think in general, they're just going to sort of stay in the center.
Close one.
Is that close enough that you can get a counterattack?
Let's go!
Indeed it is. I'll have that zoom out. Okay. So we've got just 2 units inside. I think the best objective will be to get Riley up on that high ground area. So I'll start by moving Riley out of the way.
Target eliminated. Good work.
Get a shot in here while we can.
Come on!
Whoa there!
As much as that doesn't do a whole lot.
I can hear your teeth chattering.
Okay, so they're in the clear. Next, I think I want Roz and Zyga to come up and clear out that area. I'm really glad that the sniper came out, missed, and died.
Found him! Found him! Got enemies here!
None of these will do much good. I don't want to get rid of my surprise. Roz does have a little bit of health damage, so let's heal him up. Bring Zyga. It's an interesting place for sandbags, I must say.
There they are!
You're being... The enemy has begun their count...
Oof.
You're going nowhere!
So we'll take out this, and then immediately
Let's go!
we're going to end Zyga's turn.
I did it!
So otherwise, he's in for a world of pain and death. Oh, Grenadier's up in one of the worst possible spots. Kind of curious where these guys are going to shoot afterwards, because I've kind of spread myself out now. From a CP point of view, it's ideal for them to target an area that just has like one person, like Riley here. Especially because I'm going to move Riley anyways. In fact, if she... Actually, I was just about to say, if she had ammo, I would use her now. But then, I remembered, I have an engineer who can give her just that ammo. There we go. You're ammoed up.
hot cup of cocoa waiting for you when you get back.
Don't think there's anything worthwhile you can do. No. Okay. So let's take a quick look at Riley's ammo. So I always forget if that fills up your ammo. Yes, it does. Or if it just gave you one. But yes, it entirely fills up your ammo.
Here I go!
So we're going to move Riley, because we also require some support in this area to get some people out of cover.
We've got more than the witch.
I was hoping I could hit the people there, but I didn't realize that crossed above it. But I can hit this guy. Okay, how much CP do I have left? Okay, that's enough for me to want to move Riley again. Just to get those other two out of cover. From here, she can basically hit this whole area. Gosh dang it, camera.
Eat this!
So I don't think this will do much damage to them. Oh, I didn't even realize that area was destructible. That's actually really nice to know. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. This whole area centered, of course, around this hard-to-get-to grenadier is all destructible, of course. I'm guessing there's another turret up here, but facing out this way. So I'm trying to think now what the ideal scenario would be right at the start. I think it would just be to move everyone right up this area. Okay, so let's start. I think we definitely need to use some kind of... Right. I was going to say we need some kind of order, but I forgot our tanks are down. Okay, I'm going to have Roz take out this guy.
Here comes the pain! Got enemies here!
Watch out!
Come on!
I should have expected as much from you. Don't stop! You've got to...
Oh, I love those angles sometimes. You still have ammo, right? So if you have ammo... Okay, you have one shot.
Here I go.
So I'm going to start with that. You're the scout. You're the trooper elite.
Too easy.
We need you to...
Angie, I'll do everything I can.
Extra action when you're out of ammunition and can't move. Well, can't move very far. And you're at full health. That could not have come at a worse time. Especially because right after that, I was going to move Rita. Give you more ammo so you could take these guys out. In fact, Rita might even go up and heal someone. Or maybe even take some shots. Excuse me. So I'm going wide. There we go, I've heard. I was waiting to hear that explosion. And now I'm gonna move away.
Got you in their sight!
Okay, that looks like it's far enough. And in fact, it's behind a little bit of cover too, which is nice. Yeah, I think I gotta take both these guys out right away.
We'll show them all! There! I did it!
Nice shot.
And I wanna... Yeah, so we're gonna move Roz. Take out this guy.
Here comes the pain.
And I want to end with these two guys separate so that they don't both get hit by that same grenadier.
Lads, we're invincible!
As long as you're here, we can still win. It'll be alright.
Okay. That got them actually pretty far. Oh, and you got an SP bonus. Perfect. I know there's no tanks. Biggest threat is that grenadier. What's your speed like? Not good. Not good. Okay, I think I'm just gonna bite and save that last CP. Or... Okay, double check everyone's out of that blast area. Yep. Yeah, I'm just gonna save that last CP. Yes, do your super cool, awesome attack at no one.
All right, soulmate. Let's dance. All good here, Mary. Shall we?
Okay, it looks like they're targeting that towards Roz.
Well, well.
Oh no, Roz is the only one who can see them. Somewhat. Oh, and Tyga too.
There.
Burn him down!
Jeez.
I can't do this. There.
Oh, okay, so you got to shoot and set up this attack.
You're kidding!
Saw that coming.
Who said that? Who saw that coming?
No.
Was that the engineer from behind cover? Okay. Okay. Didn't realize... I thought this went up a bit further, because this looked like it went up. Didn't realize it was level with the tanks and that they could shoot clean through it. Okay. So looking at this, these two have to move. Those two need help. I know I also have a command that heals and gets them out of there. But I'm going to start by taking... How much ammo do you have, Riley, before I start this? Full. Have Riley. Hopefully I can take out that scout pretty easily in 1 or 2 shots.
Eat this!
I forgot, Riley's so slow she gets hit by like all of these.
Over here! We need help! I won't let you die.
But I do need to get these guys out of the way so that I can...
I made it in time.
You're being
So that I can...
targeted.
Gosh dang it. So that I can summon new
The enemy
ones.
has begun their counterattack.
Oh.
The enemy has the home turf advantage.
That Grenadier's starting to be a pain. So I can command evacuate them, but I do need them out first. I can't issue any orders. I think I have to look at the ship orders. Yeah. Oh, and I can't even do that? Then why is it there if I can't do it? Okay, looking at this again. These two are both named characters who can't possibly die. So let's retreat and come up with a better... We're going to summon some troops and regroup on this.
I'm fine. Enemy spotted.
So move Rita back just far enough that she can't be targeted and she's out of that blast area. She can heal herself. Actually, those sandbags over there. If that's out of the blast area, which, based on my mini-map, which shows a circle instead of the large rectangle, it looks like it's fine. And she's in cover here and can get anyone who does come around. Take another look. Yes, that is indeed outside of that hit zone. Okay, I remember they had a sniper, a scout, and a shock trooper here. I'm just wondering about if going this way would be better, or do like a pincer attack almost. One thing's for sure is I will need some people here. We'll call in Minerva. Let's call in Lily. Let's call in Yasha. Okay, so that's 3 on this side. Although anyone I put here, if I'd thought about it, I would have taken Minerva on this side and then command move them all the way across here. I also don't quite know where they're going to move after. My guess would be they're going to come back on this side. But I don't actually know for certain. Okay, let me look again at what troops I requested. So I requested Minerva, Spooky Girl, and Yasha. Probably getting another shock trooper would be good. So that's 4. I think I'll actually leave one open. That way when I do get this area, if there's a new like cutscene, I can do that. These people will have to be evacuated eventually. It'll either take 3 turns, or if I'm lucky, this blast will actually knock them out, and I can summon them again next round. So with that, there's not much else I can do, so I'm going to end my phase there, save all that CP. Come on, actually hitting my down characters for once. I'm also curious if their troops were still there. Would they have just killed all of their troops as well?
I'll make you suffer.
And no, it didn't get rid of the people I wanted it to, which is unfortunate. And good thing I didn't just summon a bunch of people to that base. Did they separate? It sounded like they separated. Maybe I don't have enough people that they can actually see that it was worthwhile for them to actually shoot. And of course, they can't take the base. Actually, maybe Crimea could. She technically counts as a grenadier. Okay. So to start this off, we're going to command move Yasha. And, who we got? That's Ryan. We'll bring Lily with us.
Yes, of course.
Thank you, creepy lady.
We can't let them reach the capital. This ends here.
This'll take them most of the way. There's Rita. So we did get them most of the way. Yeah. None of these are worth shooting at. So we'll just end right there. We can probably hit their scout elite first. So we're going to take Yasha. Let's currently see how far he can hit. Oh, he can already hit them. Perfect. And he can already miss. I'm gonna pull him a bit closer. Okay, I got him about as far as I think I can safely get him.
We begin?
You're being targeted.
This is not safe.
Fire.
There we go. Okay. So next, we just have this grenadier. Hopefully. I don't actually know if there's anything else around that corner.
Moving out.
So we're going to take Minerva to scout it out. And go long ways around so that they don't hit our friend.
I will not fall here.
We're going to medic a couple of people.
Medic, hurry!
We're getting you out. You're gonna be okay.
Dang it, Rags, where are you
Please do
this
what you
time?
can.
The enemy has been...
Medic, hurry!
Are you bombarding my medic?
You're safe now. Hang in there.
Now, there's this little cliff right here. I'm wondering
not
if I can
let
get
them
close
die.
enough to it that they actually can't really hit me. It appears that's the case. Okay. So I can't see anyone that way. I do want to see if I can just take out this ice chunk.
No dodging this shot.
Yes, ice chunk. You cannot dodge
Here I
this. Okay, no, so it looks like it takes a grenade of some kind.
Squad F. Moving out.
Okay, we're gonna move her again.
There.
The enemy has begun...
So we got this guy here.
Commencing.
We have our friend here, but this guy is far more important. So we're gonna make sure we hit them.
Here I come.
And of course we don't actually hit them, that's wonderful. But the Grenadier wouldn't hit us and their own shock trooper, right? They probably would. Knowing this game, they probably would.
Spot.
They're onto you.
No, not worth it. What is worth it is climbing over that and killing these guys. So we're gonna do that.
The enemy has begun their counterattack. Let's see what fate has in store. First you.
The iceberg disappeared?
Okay. So, we've got a couple people here. You don't have much AP, you don't have much HP. I could command evacuate you as a last resort. I'm going to start with Minerva. Make sure you two aren't caught in the crossfire here. But I'm hoping that Lily will assist me with this. Or, better yet, I can throw... Oh, I don't have a grenade. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Since I've actually drawn the fire away from here, I'm going to heal, run away, have Lily attack them from behind. If I was smart, I would have turned around because they were reloading.
I think I'm going to die. How unfortunate.
And now we take turns attacking them.
For victory! I'm a Federation officer. I will not fall here. Eyes up!
I'm just glad you didn't hit Lily on that.
How was that?
Great job! I knew you had it in you.
This game is interesting, Mim. Things never die when you want them to. Okay, so what do we have left? I'm pretty sure I need to get up here and just start hitting them with a ton of bombardment. I'm hoping the two of you can handle this one person. You don't have much AP left. But I can bring Rita over. So I will definitely want someone replenishing all the ammo. There you go, have some ammo.
Hold position. I'll be there soon.
Since I know there's the guy over there, I won't move her all the way, because that would make her a target. So I'll just keep her there. I think I'll use one command just to have you heal yourself. Yeah, so let's give you some health. And I'm going to move you a little bit further back just so you two aren't exactly the same location, making you both easy targets. I think at this point, I'll quickly check if I can recruit more people. I can recruit 3. Saiga could potentially be good. Also wondering if it's just going to be easier to take out this space and then bring them. No, because that's going to take too many turns. Okay, so we are going to bring in Zyga. And we'll bring in you, and then the 3 of you can all command move together, which is nice. And we'll save that 1 CP remaining. I might have those other units retreat. They've kind of been stuck there for
all right, soulmate.
The past hour or so.
All good here, Mary. Shall we? Show me a good time.
Huh?
How the hell? Yes, this is it.
I mean, at least there's currently no one there for you to kill. Like, yes, we're going to have those troops come in. It's not going to be too hard to get them out of there.
Follow me! I'm the boss now!
I'll go with you.
Medic!
I won't let you die.
Get it together!
And run away!
That can't be. Is the Winter Witch immortal?
That was a good distance. Wish it was a little bit further, but I'll take it. Okay. So next, I want to scout out the high ground. Doesn't look like there's any surprises. Nope.
Medic! Medic!
For victory!
So we can have Minerva take out this guy.
I'm a Federation officer. I will not fall
Oh, and
here.
we can even have some fun with it. He's on this ice block,
Eyes up.
but not for much longer. fall into the ocean and die.
They've taken our flank!
Found them! Found them!
Jeez, that's a lot of troops. Yeah, no, I'm gonna fall back from that position.
Watch your footing and proceed with caution.
Yeah, and I know they have a sniper, so I don't want to be out in the open either.
Shall we begin?
Bring you over. Man, I wish you guys could run faster and further.
Be sure to check all around you.
Let's see how far you can actually shoot from here. Maybe you can hit some of our friends. Not quite. Not quite. So we'll just heal you instead. And it's worth moving you again. I know you won't make it all the way up this hill, but I'm pretty sure you can hit some of the people in that base for us. Trooper elite. The Grenadier is far more of a threat. Beautiful.
That result checks out.
I should have expected as much from you.
And start making your way up the hill. What else do we have? I wonder if I can hit you from here. Well, and definitely if I'm not underneath this giant crystal.
Watch your footing and proceed with caution.
Doubt you can hit over this. And even if you can, I can't exactly see where you're shooting. I mean, were you watching the part, Mim, where he used to be a math professor? I love how no one's come for this base because no one wants it. I have to start watching my turns because we're not actually dealing a whole lot of damage to this guy. We're already almost at the halfway point for turns. So after a certain point, the CP starts to become useless. No, no one worth hitting from here. But I do want to move you again, because I'm pretty sure, knowing this game, the tanks could somehow get the angle around this corner and hit you.
Okay.
I doubt you have enough range to hit the last person in the camp. No, you don't. Okay. I think that's as far as we're gonna get this round. Basically, we've got the hill. This base is almost taken. I'll probably take it just to get troops up here faster. You can fire your laser at nothing. She has the face of, like, I know they moved all their troops out of here. Why are we firing this anyways?
I'll make you suffer. I've taken it.
Ah, so she can't actually take that base. Not that it really matters. I'm really surprised that the enemies stopped calling in reinforcements.
Show me a good time.
Yeah, stop right in the middle where I can hit you from any angle. Okay. So the most important piece is to get these guys up to the top of the hill.
Follow my lead. Found them. Fall in.
I'll go with you.
Fall in. I got you.
I'm actually not a fan of the noise markers, because there's certain scenarios where, like, I have not explored something, I have no line of sight on it, but it still shows me, like, oh, there's clearly, like, a tank moving here.
Stay here. Stay here. Holding out here.
Actually, you come back with me a little bit.
Just do what you do best.
Okay, might as well heal yourself. Okay. I want to see
My heart is
if
pounding.
I'm still doing the same minimal damage I was doing before.
Whoa there.
No, I'm definitely doing more damage now. Okay, so with her there, and a mechanic to keep feeding her ammunition, I'm pretty sure I can just keep shooting the tank from here and win this round.
Whoa there.
This is the Mim, I've literally beaten this guy's tank at least 5 times, I would say.
My heart is pounding.
It also has the annoying feature that its weak part is on the top, so the only way to really get it is with grenadiers, or to bring lancers up to the top of this cliff and hope they can hit it.
Whoa there.
Okay, so that was all of her ammo. Until the engineer gives you more ammunition. Here, you can have some ammo. And you're slightly wounded. I could not live with if you were slightly wounded, so here. Heal, what is that, 14 health.
Thank you.
Don't let the witch
And then
distract you.
take a little bit of cover.
Incoming.
Apparently something you did there inspired you.
My heart is pounding.
But hey, we have full ammunition to just keep hitting you again.
Whoa there.
Aha, we finally
I
got a
couldn't have asked
cutscene.
for a better soulmate. There's nothing like slow dancing the night away.
Do you realize your soulmate, you obliterated his tank on like round 2 and he's gone, right?
But I think we should see other people. It was fun. We're just not right for each other.
Are you retreating?
And besides, that's somebody new. A girl worth fighting for. So, this is it for us. One of us walks away, and one of us dies. No hard feelings, right?
You already made me retreat.
Let's go out with a bang. That's what Ausbruch means. The eruption. We're the fire and the ice, and we'll burn with you on your pyre.
Jeez, he's intense. But we can just keep shooting him because we have so much. We have so much CP and an unlimited supply of ammunition.
Whoa there!
Yes, that is the guy in the tank.
My heart is pounding.
Whoa there!
Oh, so it's got like 2 health left.
Unable to fire.
But you're out of ammo. So engineers to the rescue.
That doesn't work on me.
Yay, infinite ammo. He's talking tough for a guy who lets, you know, this artillery hit him, what is this, like 7 times before he moves?
Well, this got nasty.
No movement from the enemy tank.
We did it! We finally beat them!
I mean, there was one other time where we destroyed his tank and he came back with a different one the next turn.
He's been a threat since we first fought at Ziegfall. He always cornered us somehow. It was never a fluke. His tactics, his ability, his command, and his fearlessness. I could feel it even through the tank's armor. It's like he lit a fire under me. I guess this is what it's like to have a rival.
He really was a tough one.
I think it's... You had a rival at this point, we just blew him up.
Well, they weren't bad. For Imps, anyway.
We just faced one of the strongest forces in the Empire! And we won!
The battle's not over yet. Don't let your guard down.
It already said operation complete, so I'm
She's
pretty sure
right.
it's done.
We've still got one last enemy. The most terrifying one on the field.
You mean the one that we haven't even been able to damage?
The Winter Witch. Valkyria.
Curse you, repair cost. Should stop bringing my tanks in. I don't have a repair cost then. Oh yes, I love it when my scope comes with one of those pillows that you take on the airplane. Okay, well, clearly...
Your performance in the previous battle was exemplary. Please accept this reward
Oh yes,
from
thank you.
headquarters.
Yes. Clearly we pissed her off. I mean, why else do you have a giant red cloud behind you? So let's watch her take her revenge on us. He literally has a command to make his people fireproof. He could be fine. Where were all these troops and tanks before? I really could have used them.
The blizzard's gone.
It stopped.
She is the blizzard. That's all you need to know. Beautiful butt cam.
He's gone forever. But why? But why?
No, we told you why. Artillery barrage. Oh gosh, it isn't quite done yet. But I do think that's a nice spot for us to end the stream, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be easy taking her down. Yeah, Mim, I don't think they really understand how war works. In her credit, she was also a genetically modified person. So maybe in her contract it didn't quite explain how war works. And you're just like, oh, I know how war works. I've seen movies. But yes, thank you for everyone who showed up. This has been Popeye playing Valkyria Chronicles 4. Take care of yourselves, have something to drink, get up, stretch, and I'll see you guys all again next time. Bye!